a show that tackles the big issues affecting the BVI and the rest of the Caribbean. Searches for answers to today's big questions and gives viewers a unique perspective on developing stories. Follow the big story with me, Kathy Richards, only on GTV. This show is brought to you by the National Bank of the Virgin Islands, Cyril B. Romney Turtola Pier Park, NV Salon, Nail Spa and Barbershop, Tisley Cross Deliciously Smooth Cider, and Digicel, simply more speed, reliability and entertainment.
Plug into Digicel Plus and get even more entertainment with Disney Plus included. The best of Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, and National Geographic all in one place. Whenever you want, plug into Plus to enjoy Disney Plus and much more with a home fiber bundle. Sign up today. Digicel Plus.
This is The Big Story. I'm Kathy Richards. I want to thank you so much for joining us for this edition. Well, he's back fresh from New York. He blazed the trail at the New York Fashion Week. Germain Smith, welcome. Welcome. You did it.
Thank you, Kathy. Thank you for having me in the studio at this time. It was difficult getting back in the British Virgin Islands, but I'm here.
Tell me how so, the storm and all of that?
With the storm or the hurricane, the tropical depression, so to speak, you know, the seaport and the airport shut down. But I was supposed to be back Wednesday, but I had a mishap with my social media and they have to shut it down. So I have to stay a day or two because it was under police investigation.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, we hope you get through that. But we want to talk about the brighter side of things.
Yeah.
New York Fashion Week, you made your debut appearance.
Yeah,
Tell us all about it.
Well, my favorite moment was the red carpet moment.
That
moment was like, I don't know. I was floating with all the attention from the media, and it was just like too much. I didn't like expect it, and when I see the picture of the British Virgin Islands, you know, flash across the screen, and you know, a picture of me in my studio and I'm at work, and you know, and all of that, and everybody want to know who is that guy, you know. It was like unbelievable. You would have to be there to
experience, to understand fully what it felt like.
I right now still in a bubble with that moment.
Okay, so but when you went to audition, before you even knew that you were going to appear on stage, you had a feel of what, you know, it may be like for the fashion, because you would have seen shows in previous years, but you weren't there. What is that difference that you would, or that moment that you would have experienced that says, this is really reality?
Well, preparing for New York Fashion Week, I have to start from one, and one was home, and this is home, the British Virgin Islands, when I did Summer Sizzle. So it helps to propel me into the different runway show. But I didn't see myself so fast, this quick, doing an international show as New York Fashion Week, because it was very tedious to get in. I didn't know the criteria really how to get there. But with God help and God have a place for all of us, He positioned me to be there 2022.
Okay, so now you have to tell others about that, who those designers who would love to have that experience, have that exposure. Walk them through the stages from what you would have experienced, apart from your audition and preparing on other shows here like Summer Sizzle and that. When they are in New York, that weekend of New York Fashion Week, Take us through the pieces.
Well, the first setting was for fitting when you see all the designers and they're doing the fittings of the models. You have media right there in hand. Everybody want to know who you are, where you're from. And it's quite interesting because I am a fashion designer, but I didn't know that I could use this platform to promote the country which I reside in. And I always know that fashion can be a language, but I didn't know the storytelling part about it until now. And it's a very long story. And you have moments when you feel like giving up, but you can't look over the shoulder. You just got to be focused. And as I said before, you would have to be there. There's a lot to be said.
You can still tell us part of that story.
Okay, well, with fitting, it was a 1-2 for me because I already select my model size before I leave here, and I was very precise with that. So when they assigned me to the different models, I asked to have options and the different models because I want to see how they strut, what attitude they would give my garment. So it was a 1-2 for me. With fitting, it was like in and out. They respect that about me. I was on time. I didn't struggle at all because I know what I was doing, but it took me years to get to that point. It's a lot of reading. You have to know certain point with models, fashion, the space that you get to work with at the time, angles that you want to be showed in the photograph that they're doing at the time. So it's something that just don't come overnight. It's something that you have to prepare yourself for, and it takes time.
Can you tell us about your pieces that you took?
Well, the collection is 8 pieces. Each designers have to show 8 pieces because it's 100 designer and the Flying Solo platform. It's one of the biggest platform in New York. Presently, you have a lot of different New York Fashion Week. Some of them you have to purchase a ticket to get there, but with Flying Solo, it goes by invitation only because they only cater for a certain breed of people in the fashion industry.
Oh.
So I would say I was under one of the best platform at New York Fashion Week, and where I'm at because so much going on, I'm a bit lost right now.
Yes, you're talking about the collection, the 8-piece collection.
Yeah, the 8-piece collection. The collection before was avant-garde, but I have to take a step back with that and do avant-garde ready to wear because my aim is to have stores all over the world to carry my brand. Fortunately, Flying Solo is the first one to carry my brand for 2023. So I have to get ready with that collection for 2023 summer hit.
Wow, so you mean you're making big money now?
I don't make the big money, I'm into branding now.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
great,
into
great,
branding
great.
at this time.
So we saw, so help us to understand. We saw Zaria Penn and Ariella, I think it was.
Zaria Penn and Ariella, they was under a different platform. They were
Okay.
under like a smaller scale. As I said, the platform that I was on, it was Flying Solo, and for that one day, they have 7 shows scheduled for that one day. That's how crazy it was.
Wow.
You have a lot of shows that weekend in New York. So New York Fashion Week is not about just one big show. It's about different fashion show in New York. That is the reason why they called it New York Fashion Week. But I didn't understand that until I get there.
Okay.
Said New York Fashion Week is different show all over New York.
Okay.
We see Bolt and the Puma platform. You know, those big designers, they have their own fashion show.
Okay.
So they don't need a platform. So some designers have their own fashion show. I was happy for Zaria and Ariella that they get to be there and be a part of it, and we're other designers. What I know now, if I know them, I could have them hand flying solo platform as well.
Wow. So, you know, it was the first time, and
Yes.
it's a learning experience, so you
It
know
is.
next time what to do. So it's a situation where you can even walk with your own models?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, we can request and have other designers select them as well.
What's your biggest takeaway? That's $1 million question. What's your biggest takeaway from this experience?
What's my biggest takeaway from this experience? What I gather is understanding about fashion, and that is something that money can't buy. The experience is on another level. Preparing a collection, you learn what avenues to take, and that so you're not making a mistake, you are doing it. And with New York Fashion Week, it propels me into the biggest fashion week in the world. They are hungry for me to do Paris Fashion Week next year, so I will be doing Paris next year.
Awesome, that's great. Would you say that your pieces stood out among all the others?
I would say, because the other designers, they have very interested pieces, but what I know for my pieces, they are ready to wear.
Okay.
No matter how it have a little twist of avant-garde, they are ready to wear. And as I said, I have to scale back, because where I want to go, I have to scale back in terms of being the greatest at this time.
Okay.
So it's a road, and I don't get to that point as yet.
It's a journey.
Yeah, it's a journey.
All right, the German, it's great to know that you still seem a little jet lag, and you're
Yes,
still
I am jet lagged.
reclimatizing.
Yeah, I'm jet lagged.
But we're happy to know that you did persevere, you made it, and looking for even greater things. New York, Paris.
Yes,
next
Paris.
year.
I will be doing
Wow.
Paris next year, and the ready-to-wear collection is not being seen yet. The collection that is being showed is just an introduction of the runway. There are other pieces that is going to be showed later, and the flying solo platform. So the 2023 ready-to-wear collection that will be featured here before it goes off to New
Paris,
York.
New York. Okay.
Yeah, that one ain't going Paris.
That one, okay. So
Yeah.
the ready to wear for
Yeah.
New York.
Yeah, for New York, that's
Okay.
for sure. For stores, sales.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, gotcha. Make sure whenever we travel, we're gonna be looking for those pieces somewhere.
Yeah, once you.
But we
once
can
you
come
hit
right here and get it.
Yeah,
you
once
know?
you hit Broadway, you're gonna see me in the window, and you're gonna say, "I know that guy. He's from the British Virgin Islands." Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking forward, and that is what we talk about: moving from stage to stage.
Yes.
With your craft, developing from one level to another. So, congratulations! Go get some rest, reclimatize, and get ready to go. 2023 is just on our heels.
Right, and the work is just begin for me, and I would like to say thanks to everyone that support me. I have like numerous support, and I don't want anyone to feel jealous.
So you're not call no name.
I can't call no name. The love that I have gotten, and still, the support, people coming up to me, talking to me, know my name, know everything about me. I can't say who are you? I have to act like, I know them. I want to say thanks to everybody for supporting me and continue supporting me. And fortunately, I had to close down all my social media, so that is the reason why you guys didn't see certain things, because
Kept searching.
they hacked my account and make fake news pictures of me, and I was in a dark place. But Andrea, she called me and she said, Germain, it comes with the territory. So sooner or later, by tomorrow, my social media will be back up, under new guidance and security. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to thank the premier, Natalia Wheatley, and the rest of people who are supporting me. I know JTV always have my back. They are one of my biggest support. So I want to thank everybody for giving me that love, that like, and that embrace and this journey.
Awesome, great. We will continue to be there for you, continue to follow that journey. We want to thank you so much for joining us for this edition of The Big Story. Germain did it! Made that breakthrough and going on to bigger things. Kathy Richards.